Hello, I'm Delitus, and did Black Sabbath really invent heavy metal? According to this article on ultimateguitar.com, they probably didn't. But the main point of this article is to show you that Black Sabbath really isn't the first example of metal, which I do not agree on. So pretty much this article gives you examples of other heavy songs, heavy as in 60s and 70s heavy, but yeah, the first example is The Kings, You Really Got Me. This song probably everybody knows, and the main thing is the distortion that they got from destroying the speakers. The song sounds kind of happy, it doesn't have the right atmosphere, the right theme to be actual metal. It's along the lines of like Led Zeppelin kind of metal, which really isn't metal to me. The next example is Blue Cheer. Now this song I haven't heard before, so I'm going to go and check it out and give my opinions. This was released in the mid 1960s, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay, it's definitely heavy for that time period, but this is more hard rock, like again, more Led Zeppelin than Black Sabbath. Just doesn't get that mood. Like, this is a very kind of happy song, cheerful song. But yeah, the next one is Scream. I reacted to this song actually, Sunshine Over Love. It's very riff based, which is similar to metal like Black Sabbath, but yeah, again, the feel isn't right, man. I don't know, the atmosphere, it's way different in Black Sabbath and like in n.i.b. and now Iron Butterfly, Inagada Davida. This is my first time seeing this, so oh, this sounds fucking good, man. But this is definitely prog rock. Like, the riffs can sound kind of evil, but it's definitely prog rock with the organ and stuff like that. Like, I don't see how this anybody would consider like metal, like the first kind of metal song. Maybe it is, I don't know, it's 17 minutes long, but I doubt it. Next up, Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild. And this song, it features the lyric Heavy Metal Thunder, where the name comes from, but the song, again, it isn't metal, man. I don't know, man. Next up, the Beatles, Helter Skelter. It is fast, that's the similarity. It is fast and has distortion, that's the only similarity I see with metal. Again, not really metal. Voodoo Child, great riffs, still not metal. Jimi Hendrix is not metal. Led Zeppelin's debut album, now this one. This is not metal for me, this is hard rock for me. Led Zeppelin have always been hard rock for me, even though that some people claim that they are metal. I just don't see it, man. It's very different, like from Black Sabbath and the early metal bands. It's way different, and it's very, very bluesy, even more blues than other stuff. But yeah, I mean, the album is good, but it just isn't metal. It isn't different enough from the rock stuff, you know. Conclusion. So pretty much saying that the appropriate term would be the most influential heavy metal band rather than the first heavy metal band. Now I do not agree with this. It is the first metal band, no matter how you look at it. Let's go and listen to like, even to this day, this riff is really fucking heavy. Just the whole guitar tone is heavy, the drums are deep, but the atmosphere is way different than the other stuff that is featured in this article. Like, I don't see the comparison that they can actually be made between them. Like, this is definitely the first metal band for me, and the themes are a whole lot different than these other songs. A little more dreadful, and no, there are love songs on this, but still Like every song has great riffs because Tony Iommi is the guitarist, the riff master. Like the only song that is kind of like Led Zeppelin, those types of songs like we sing there, is Evil Woman. That song from this album does remind me of that kind of style, but it it's not denying that this is the first metal album, and it is the most influential. It's both. It's not just one. The fact that they used the Devil's Tritone for the first album, for the first song, it's they got balls, man. Like that's kind of the forbidden kind of thing to play, or at least it was, and it just sounds sick, man. Even to this day, it's a brutal riff, even for today's standards. Let's see some of the comments. Bro, I don't understand the main point of the article. Music is a continuum. This topic isn't new, but it may be to some readers cool. It wasn't just about distorted guitars, yes. It was about the lyrics, the ominous music, the album cover, and the fact that they were a major influence for the others. If a majority of people refer to Black Sabbath as the first heavy metal band, then that's what they are. Because they are. And as he said, the lyrics and the ominous sound. I said that before, and it's true. None of the songs have the same sound. Ayumi slowed it down and downtuned it, yes. Because of his fingers, of course. He downtuned and slowed it down because that's what makes it metal and doom metal. And yeah, man, seems like most of the people that read this article have the same opinion as me. Like, Black Sabbath is the metal god. They are the first metal band, the most influential band. There's no denying that. Yeah. Peace.